It begins with a quiet moment. No trumpets, no fanfare, just two women, one the First Lady of the United States, the other the future Queen of England, walking side by side through Windsor Castle. Their steps are deliberate, their smiles poised, but behind the pleasantries lies a moment many royal watchers don't fully understand. What really happened when Catherine, Princess of Wales, hosted Melania Trump? And why does this meeting, largely overlooked, matter more than anyone thought? Before we dive in, there's something I need to share with you. Over the past few days, thousands have watched these stories unfold, but most haven't subscribed. If you're one of them, I invite you now to join us. Subscribe to Crownverse so you never miss the next chapter in this unfolding royal history. A state visit is never just a visit. It's choreography. Every handshake, every glance, every moment carefully staged to project not just protocol, but power. And yet, this time, something feels different. Catherine is not simply accompanying the First Lady. She is, for all intents and purposes, the host. No king, no queen consort, no William, just Catherine and Melania. This pairing, subtle on the surface, marks a quiet shift in royal strategy. Where once the crown may have relied on its senior male figureheads or reigning monarchs to lead such engagements, now the royal household is placing its trust elsewhere. Catherine, poised in neutral tones, leads Melania through the royal library. They linger over miniature books, exchange words, polite, precise, unrevealed. They pause before Queen Mary's doll's house, a relic of British heritage and monarchy. Inside its tiny walls, replicas of royal lives, regal traditions made miniature. Outside its glass, two women shaped by vastly different worlds, standing united under the shadow of monarchy. It's not the first time Catherine has stepped into a symbolic role, but something about this feels more deliberate. Observers note the composition of the photo ops. Catherine isn't standing off to the side, as protocol might once have demanded for a royal-in-waiting. She is centered, composed, engaged. There is no visible sign of deference, nor dominance, only balance. A visual cue that this is someone the palace now trusts to represent the monarchy alone. Later, the two women walk the grounds of Frogmore Gardens. They smile with children, partake in scouts' activities, and build bug hotels together. Melania brings honey from the White House, Catherine from her home hives. It's the kind of soft diplomacy that often goes unnoticed, but not today. Because today, Catherine is making a statement, not with words, but with presence. To be chosen as the sole royal to host the First Lady is no coincidence. In royal circles, access is always calculated, and in this case, the calculation is clear. Catherine is being elevated, not just in title, but in purpose. Since the passing of Queen Elizabeth II and the evolving roles of King Charles and Queen Camilla, the monarchy has entered a new chapter, one marked by both transition and uncertainty. Public trust has wavered. Global interest, especially from younger audiences, has shifted. Amid this transformation, the crown needs a figure who can carry the weight of modern royalty with both grace and restraint. Someone who can uphold tradition without appearing rigid. Someone relatable, but not exposed. Familiar, but not ordinary. That person is Catherine. And the visit with Melania Trump is a showcase of that strategy in action. It's worth considering how far Catherine has come. From a shy university student hounded by paparazzi to the woman guiding world leaders through royal corridors. Every step in public, every glance, every outfit calculated, not just for elegance, but for symbolism. This is not about fashion. It is about message. By aligning Catherine with Melania, a controversial figure, yet undeniably global, the palace sends a quiet signal. We trust her. We trust her to handle complexity. We trust her to navigate the optics, the diplomacy, the legacy. And Catherine delivers. There are no stumbles, no oversteps, no headlines hijacked by scandal. Instead, what emerges is a portrait of composure, calm, unbothered, entirely in control. Compare this to the media storms that once engulfed royal women. From Diana's magnetic vulnerability to Meghan's outspoken divergence, the history of royal feminine power is as complicated as it is enduring. Catherine, by contrast, plays a different game. She doesn't seek to dominate the narrative, she becomes the narrative. And in that, there is immense power. But perhaps the most telling part of the visit is what is left unsaid. There are no public speeches, no fiery quotes, no viral moments. Instead, what remains is the imagery. The future queen, standing alone, representing the British monarchy without needing to say a word. It's a departure from the past, and perhaps a glimpse into the monarchy's future. Because this isn't just about Catherine and Melania. It's about what their meeting represents. Diplomacy without dominance, presence without performance, royalty reimagined for a new era. And as royal watchers pore over photographs and recall every fleeting gesture, a deeper question begins to surface. Is this the beginning of Catherine's quiet reign? The monarchy as we know it is built on symbols, crowns, scepters, carriages. But the most powerful symbols are not objects, they are people. And right now, Catherine is becoming one of the most potent symbols of all. Not because she speaks loudly, but because she doesn't have to. Her silence, her smile, her steadiness, these have become the hallmarks of a royal style that is both effective and enduring. And in an age of headlines and spectacle, that restraint may be the monarchy's most valuable asset. What unfolds behind palace doors after this visit is unknown. There are no public declarations, no shifts in title or responsibility. But those watching closely understand Catherine has stepped into a new chapter. She is no longer just the Duchess or the Princess. She is the face of a monarchy quietly reshaping itself. And this state visit, understated, elegant, controlled, may be remembered not for policy or politics, but for the way it marked that shift. It ends as it began, with a quiet moment. Two women walking together through centuries of history. One, a guest. The other, the future. And in that silence, where diplomacy and destiny meet, a new royal narrative begins. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden world of the Crown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on Crownverse, where royal history lives on.